So, what is Lexia? Lexia is a software program. It's like gamified phonics. Lexia provides explicit, systematic, personalized learning and reading instruction. It targets skill gaps as they emerge and gives the data needed for individualized instruction. The New Haven Reads tutoring structure is pretty flexible. So in terms of starting, you might want to start with Lexia because it gets the kids in the right mindset for reading and they're ready to roll.
The first step is to help your student log into Lexia. Usually, you can find their login information right inside their folder. For students in elementary school, they'll be using a program called Lexia Core 5. The website you'll need is lexiacore5.com. You can also Google Lexia Core 5. For our older students, grades 6 and up, they'll be using a program called Power Up. That website is lexiapowerup.com. Similarly, you can also Google Lexia Power Up to find the website. How will you know which program your student's using? Your site director will let you know, and also your student might too. If you're having trouble logging into Lexia, double check that that computer is logged into the school district. If it's not, feel free to enter your site director's email or call them over for help. Once your student's logged in, they'll be prompted to start with warm-up exercises.
So Lexia is mostly an independent activity. As a tutor, you're there to motivate and support them emotionally. Reading is hard for our students, and a lot of them face daily micro-failures at school. However, here at New Haven Reads, our goal is to counterbalance that by supporting and encouraging them regularly. Lexia really gives you that opportunity. So every time your student does something well and they persevere through something, be sure that you shout it out.
The Lexia main page looks like this. Across the top, you'll see different skills or different units of study that the students can choose to work on. You'll also notice there might be a circle around the skill with a part of the circle filled in. That's measuring their progress. Once that skill's complete, that circle will be completely filled in and the students can move on to what's next.
Remember to keep your student on task and paying attention. Make sure that they feel supported, and you can use a gentle hand or a funny joke to get them back on track. One important thing to note is that sometimes in the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little apple that turns red when your student has reached their frustration level. That means that they have repeatedly tried and are struggling with this topic. If this happens, please write it down in your session notes. Your site director will read the notes and provide you with supporting materials. Lexia necessitates a greater degree of self-motivation, but still try to get them to complete at least one section, ideally 2 or 3. Days and circumstances vary, so you need to be there with them. Sometimes the students finish all the activities within a certain group, and other times, not so much. Just meet them where they are and engage them as they work through the activities.
It's important that your student saves their work for the day. And how is that done? Look for the red X in the upper right corner, click on that, and log out safely. Remember, after about 15 minutes of working on Lexia, your student can move on to what's next, workbook or read aloud.